Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. As y'all can see, Crawford did the impossible. Well, not impossible, but he pulled an upset. Became 3 times undisputed. In my opinion, the greatest of all time, man. We did it. We did it. Make sure everything's working good before we get it started. I'm gonna put on the press conference, the best press conference of Crawford and Canelo. I'm gonna check that shit out. I watched the fight last night. One of the best fights I've watched in a long time. History was made. And this is my first time seeing the post press conference. That fight was so late, man. I went straight to bed right after, bro. As soon as I got home, went to bed. So we're finna check this shit out together. Where's it at, man? Post fight. Where's it at? Gotta be shit. I had clicked on it before already. There we go.
What's coming in?
Magnificent performance tonight. Seemed like the first 3 rounds you were trying to just figure them out. Was that the game plan to start turning it up maybe around 4?
Let's go.
Well, the first 3 rounds, you know.
Terrence, congratulations. Magnificent performance tonight. Seemed like the first 3 rounds you were trying to just figure them out. Was that the game plan to start turning it up maybe around 4?
Well, the first 3 rounds, you know, I felt like I was in control. You know, I think he was trying to figure me out.
Did you feel that you were frustrating him? He tried to lift you up. He headbutted you. Were you sensing that you were frustrating him?
Of course. You know, he was a little frustrated in there, but that's part of the game.
The last question is, I know it's right after the fight. Have you feel yet the significance of this win and what it means in your legacy, your career?
To be honest, when I set my sights on doing something and I know what I'm capable of, it's not like a surprise to me. It's a surprise to y'all because y'all didn't believe me. You know, but for me, I know I could do it. And I believe that I could do it. I just needed the opportunity.
Terrence, when did you know that you were going to beat him over here on your left?
When he signed the contract.
Nigga said when he signed the contract, he already knew. He already knew he was gonna beat him.
He seemed to focus.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Everybody was 50-50 on this fight. Nobody was sure who was gonna win. Honestly, I wasn't sure about the outcome, but my pick was Crawford to win the way he did.
And you were hitting him in the head a lot. Was it your reach that gave you the advantage?
It was everything. You know, he wasn't hitting the body or anything. He was hitting my elbow because I was blocking it. But you know,
what up, Mitson?
I think I was the better man tonight.
What was that moment where you were pushed aside by the ring, and they suspended they called a timeout for a second, and then started the fight again in the middle? I think it was the 7th inning. 7th.
Well, I got headbutted. I got cut. I got to go get stitches. You didn't see it?
Well, he did get headbutted.
Oh, yeah. He headbutted me. So I got to go get stitches.
I ain't gonna lie. When that happened, I thought the fight was like, I thought Canelo was about to switch it on him. I thought the fight would have switched up a little bit. Like Canelo would start touching up Crawford a little bit more after that shit happened. But he stayed solid.
Hey, bud, straight back.
But stay solid.
Right here.
What's up, Dan?
But it wasn't too bad though. It's not like he was bleeding out of it.
Congratulations on the victory. I want to ask you a little bit about the history that you made tonight, and I want your opinion on which means the most to you. You became a 5-division world champion. You became the 3rd, 4th division lineal champion with Mayweather and Pacquiao. You became a 3-time undisputed champion, the first ever in the 2, 3, or 4 belt era, and you became the 2nd undisputed.
Oh shit! Who's he putting the middle finger to me?
Undisputed champion the first ever in the
That nigga had to spot a hater right there. Right here. He spotted right here. This moment right here, he spotted a hater.
belt era.
He spotted a hater.
The
Nah, that's crazy.
second undisputed champion in 3 weight classes when there was only one champion back in 1938 with Henry Armstrong. That's a lot of stuff.
You hear that? You hear that?
Which do you think means the most? And
All of it. It all goes hand in hand.
can you describe what it all means to you to have? You just made like a whole resume of stuff tonight.
It means a lot to me because, you know, anybody can be a nobody, like I said, you know, and that's all they say I've been fighting is nobodies. So what can they say now?
That's a fact. They were saying, especially Canelo. Canelo was saying he fought nobody. He even told Canelo, once I beat you, are you gonna be a nobody? Now that he beat him, I feel like Crawford's resume is underrated. Low.
Tell me, what can you say now?
You can say congratulations.
That's it. What can you say?
Cause he beat everybody that was in his way.
Any words? I bet you did.
It just so happened that everybody that was in his way didn't have a big name.
But I want to ask you one other thing about that. A lot of the conversation about the fight was you moving up 2 weight divisions. I wonder if you could describe, like, once you got in there, how did it feel in terms of fighting at that weight and the bulk that Canelo tried to put upon you?
I was stronger. I punched harder. And that was just it. You know, a lot of people put too much.
He did look stronger in this fight.
Me moving up.
It's crazy to say.
Things like that. But like I told y'all once before, Canelo is not a big guy. You know, he's a smaller guy fighting in a big weight class. You know, me and him is practically almost the same height. I'm a little taller.
Same
My
size.
arms longer than him. You know, he got a little wider frame, but he's a little shorter. But all in all, you know, we're around the same size. So by y'all saying, oh, Canelo's this massive size, it was kind of like disrespect. And when y'all see me weigh in, then y'all say, oh, well, they not the same. It's not a big difference.
And lastly, then,
I bet.
what was his power
I'm doing
like?
this right now.
Have you been hit by anybody that strong before?
After,
I mean,
yeah,
hold
after
it.
them,
Don't hit a real fight.
after them, we can get on Warzone. I just started now, so it could be a long stream.
Yeah, just text you when you're ready.
I bet. We finna do Warzone after this. Warzone stream with Brian and my boy Ant.
Not as
For
far
real
as
fight. Hey, Akhmadaliev, I mean not Akhmadaliev, but
Let's go back a little bit.
harder than Canelo.
I was paying
I said,
attention.
oh, well, they not the same. It's not a big difference.
All right, and lastly, then, what was his power like? Have you been hit by anybody that strong before?
I've been hit harder.
Don't hit a real fight. Not as
For
far
a real fight. Akhmadaliev, I mean not Akhmadaliev, but Mean Machine hit harder than Canelo to me. To be honest.
Bro, it's really how you punch. It's the technique you use that comes with the power. When you hit, like, unexpected shots just be feeling more powerful, bro. That's what it is.
Congratulations.
Canelo was expecting Canelo punches because he was ahead of Canelo. He was smarter than Canelo in that ring. But like, out of niggas he fought, bro, Spence. I feel like Spence hit harder, not harder than Canelo, but like he hits harder, just like Canelo.
Terrence, right here in front. Congratulations on a historic accomplishment. Would you consider this your signature win of your career, or is there another win that means more to you?
No, for sure, this is definitely a signature win. You know, moving up 2 weight classes
His best win.
in the B side, fighting a guy that's been undefeated in the division, undisputed, going to take all his titles. You know, doing everything that I said I was going to do. You know, of course, this means a lot. You know, my other undisputed runs, you know, I had titles, things like that. So I was coming in as a champion as well. But this one, you know, I was coming in as an underdog, no championship belts, you know, and I felt like everything was on the line.
At any point, did you feel you had to make adjustments in the ring?
Well, you know, around like the 6th round, I felt like I needed to step it up a little more and, you know, get in more control of the fight because the fight was going like a seesaw effect.
And when you were announced as the winner, you went down on one knee. Could you just describe how that moment felt to you and what was going on through your mind?
No, I knew I won. When the last bell were on, I knew I won, you know, but like I said before, God don't make no mistakes, and it's no mistake that, you know, I'm here for a reason.
That's a fact.
I've been telling y'all that all week, that it's God's plan, not my plan. I just,
God's plan.
carried out his mission.
God's plan. Definitely God's plan.
When we spoke on Tuesday,
The better fighter,
you talked
better man that
a
night
lot
won,
about your
for sure.
preparation and how confident you would, in leading up to this, and how you would break this fight down and how it was going to go. Did it go exactly to plan as you prepared for this for the last couple of months? Was it each round? Did it go as planned?
Of course, you know, everything that we set our sights on to do in the fight, you know, we executed it. You know, I wanted to do a little more, but my coaches wanted me to keep doing what I was doing that was working. You know, so I had to make sure that I was disciplined and keep doing what was working.
And then I know you said you weren't surprised, obviously, in how you dominated, but was there any surprise that as the fight went on, he typically feeds off those later rounds and builds momentum, but it appeared that he got more frustrated and weaker maybe, or less conditioned? Did that surprise you at all?
I don't think he was less conditioned or anything. You know, I just think I was the better man. I think you're not giving him enough credit, and you're trying to take things away from him.
They better not start taking shit away, saying like Canelo's wise, he's old. This nigga is older than Canelo, bro. They better not do the same shit. They better not do the same shit with Spence, bro. They did with Spence, try to discredit him for the win. Canelo was walking through everybody in the division, all the big guys, until Crawford came and beat him. So you can't take no credit away from him.
You know, I just think I was the better man today.
But so
He just put on good size and he was better than him in that ring.
much goes on behind the scenes that we never get to see. The long nights of preparation, sticking with the same team through adversity and many years of preparation. When you look into the faces of your team after achieving this win, how do you feel looking at all these people that have helped you carry yourself to success?
Oh, I feel great, you know, because they've been doubted just like me. You know, when people doubt me, they doubt my team. They think my team can't, you know, take me to where I want to go because they don't have the recognition of being in a big city and have this big following. But, you know, a lot of great fighters coming through our stable, and, you know, they paving the way, you know, for the next generation. And, you know, I'm the forefront, and we ain't doing
3 times.
history.
Terrence,
3 times
was
undisputed.
this fight about proving them all wrong or proving yourself right?
Both. You know, prove the doubters wrong and prove myself right. Like I said, it's a lot of disappointed people, you know, going home tonight.
I'm gonna put the chat on my phone just in case.
And some of them gonna cry, like I said. You know,
A lot of he's not lying. A lot of, you know, Canelo. I'm gonna say Canelo fan. A lot of Canelo fans went disappointed yesterday. He definitely had more fans in that arena since that fight was taking place in Las Vegas. That's what Canelo.
It's part of the sport.
That's Canelo's home right there. That's
Lastly,
practically Canelo's home right there. So
I
he beat him. You could say he beat him in his home.
asked you at the press conference the other
Beat him at his
day,
house.
what was your definition of greatness? It came full circle for you
I wonder
by
shit,
claiming the throne. Now, what is your definition of greatness to you?
You're looking at them.
Bruno in the chat said Crawford. Come on, man. Come on, bro. We've been called this shit, bro.
Congratulations. The whole
We've
team.
been called it.
Terrence,
Team Crawford.
Terrence, congratulations on your victory.
Dixon said should have bet 1,000 on Crawford by decision. Low key, bro. I should have. That's what I really thought the fight would go. That's how I thought the fight would go. I should have done that. But it's hard. The thing is, it's hard betting against Canelo, bro. Like that nigga hardly ever loses, and he be beating up old like big guys and shit. So it's kind of hard to bet against Canelo. That's the thing. So I just wanted to enjoy the fight. I didn't want to bet big on either fighter. But yeah, you cooking though. I should have bet 1,000 on Crawford by decision. That was a smart bet to make. You're damn right. Bruno said, should I have bet, but Canelo's done? Nah, he's not done though. The thing is, Crawford he's just more skillful than Canelo, bro. He just smarter than him. The only question was, like, let's be real. We all knew Crawford was a better boxer, better fighter than Canelo. The only question we had was how would he fight with that much weight that he has to put on? Like, will he be slow? Will he get tired quick? Like, there was a lot of questions around this fight because of the weight. But we knew Crawford was a better fighter, 100%, no doubt. But it's hard betting against Canelo, bro. So I just enjoyed the fight. I didn't want to bet. You said where I think Canelo go from now? Shit. Canelo, he got 2 fights on his deal left. That's what I heard. So he better fight Benavidez. Shit. I don't know. That's a good take. The thing is, though, the question is, will he get this rematch against Crawford? Will Crawford give him a rematch? I hope not. We don't need to see this again. This was like a one-sided fight. He dominated Canelo. This should be a one-time thing. Crawford shouldn't even give it a rematch. Don't even give him the opportunity to get the belts back. Just end it right here. Go off. Have a nice rest of your career, but you done it all. There's nothing else to prove. No rematch. So for Canelo, in that case, if you don't get the rematch, I think he should challenge himself and move up and fight Benavidez at 175. Benavidez does have a belt, I believe. Let me check. I think he does have a belt. Not even typing right shit. Wait. Yeah. Benavidez has one of the belts right here. So yeah, why not? Canelo should move up. I don't think he'll ever beat Bivol, even if he moves up. But he should fight Benavidez. He got to give the fans what they want. Give the fans what they want, bro. Everybody wanted him against Benavidez before this fight. So he should fight Benavidez next. Fuck it. He has nobody else to fight but Benavidez. He owes that. I feel like he owes that to the fan. He owes Benavidez' fight to the fan. So yeah, it's Benavidez, like y'all said. He got to fight Benavidez. He better fight Benavidez. Yes, he has to. Canelo power is questionable. Is it? Nah, I don't think it's questionable, bro. Cause he dropped Berlanga. He could have finished Munguia. He really let Munguia go. Let's be real, bro. He could have finished Munguia. He dropped Berlanga. What else? He if Charlo wasn't like good defensively, he would have stopped Charlo. He had Charlo running. He had Skull running. And Skull gave him some trouble though. But he had him running. So his power is not questionable. I just feel like Crawford fought the right fight. He was technically better than him. He was smarter than him. His IQ was better. That's what it is, bro. Crawford just different. He's just an elite fighter. Canelo always lost when he fought elite fighter. Mayweather, Bivol. That's the only 2 elite fighters he fought until now. So every elite fighter he fought, he lost. So I don't think his power is questionable, bro. I feel like Crawford's durability like is underrated. That's what it is. Cause he was taking them punches to the fucking shoulders, to the arm, nigga. And he kept going. He didn't look like he was worn out, tired, or anything from those punches. And Bivol, when he fought Canelo, he said that them punches was hurting him, that Canelo was hitting with on the arm and shit, on the shoulders. So I think Crawford's durability is underrated. Not Canelo's punching power being overrated or anything. You said they're bums. I don't think they're bums, but like the skill gap. Canelo, like his last opponents, he's so much more skillful than them. Even though they're bigger, he's so much better than them that he could do that to them. He's not better than Crawford technically. That's why he couldn't do it to Crawford.
The way you beat Canelo tonight, Spence a couple of years ago, everyone is going to start making comparisons with your legacy to Floyd Mayweather. How do you feel you compare with Floyd with the resume you have now?
Listen, Floyd was the greatest in his.
Hold on, before we get into this, Crawford said Mean Machine hits harder. Oh yeah, I did see that already. With that, I feel like that just depends, bro. Because at a lower weight class, I feel like you feel the punches more. So he probably felt that way, but Canelo probably hit harder than that dude. And you got to think about it now. Crawford's fighting at his walk around weight, so he might absorb them punches. I can't even talk, man. Shit, he might absorb them punches better at a higher weight. So that plays a part of it too. I think Canelo hit the hardest that he fought, or Spence. I be saying Spence, bro. Spence probably could hit hard, bro. That fight just made him look crazy, but that's what Crawford do. He made Canelo look crazy too, so can't be discredited in Spence now.
Persons with your legacy to Floyd Mayweather, how do you feel you compare with Floyd with the resume you have now?
Listen, Floyd was the greatest in his era. I'm the greatest in my era. And ain't no need to compare me to Floyd or Floyd.
That was a perfect answer right there. They trying to get him to say he's better than Floyd, this and that. Yeah, just say he's the best in his era. I'm the best in my era.
You talk the talk.
That was a great answer. That was a great answer right there.
On another level, could we see a run as a light heavyweight?
Nah. We ain't going up that much.
Now,
I think Floyd has better resume, but Crawford got bigger wins. Like this is a bigger win than any Floyd win. You could argue it, but that's the whole point of this fight. He put himself in that conversation. So for me, I think Floyd and Crawford are the two greatest of all time. Floyd is my favorite of all time, though.
would you consider going back down to 154 and face John and as the guy who prepared Canelo Alvarez for this fight?
Is he gonna fight Boots?
No.
Hell no.
I ain't going down 154.
Fuck no.
Terrence, obviously it was a great show today. I was curious about your.
He don't deserve that fight. He gotta put in more work, bro. I fuck with Boots, but he gotta put in more work. What you think? What you think, Bruno? You gotta put in more work.
So,
Your man's gotta put in more work, bro. He don't deserve that butt fight yet, or at all.
Well, you know, it was part of my outfit. You know, the outfit was.
Shout out Boots though. He's the next one.
You know, I see that I had the guitar and everything. And my great childhood friend, Rosendo Robles, he was the one that, you know, carried the song out and performed the night. And, you know, it was a wonderful night. Like I said, I got Mexicans and Latinos on my side as well. So, you know, it was a beautiful night tonight.
Topuria walks out to that song in the UFC.
You said what?
Ilya Topuria walks out to that
Oh
song.
yeah, I did notice that.
Did he? Oh, good for him.
Man, this nigga knew what song he picked. He knew Ilya walks out to that song, bro. Everybody knows Ilya walks out to that song, bro. When he was walking out, one of my boy Mario, he pointed out that the song he was playing was Ilya. I didn't notice at first. It did sound familiar though, but man, Crawford, you know what you did, bro. Before the fight, they was talking about Ilya was talking about he would knock Crawford out in the ring. Not even in the octagon, just in the ring, he would knock him out. And then Crawford said some shit about him being drunk. Nigga, you know damn well you picked that song on purpose, bro. He picked that song on purpose. Nigga said good for him. Wait, who? Good for who? Good for who? I think I missed that.
Ilya Taporia walks out to
Let me
that song
hear
in
it
the
again.
UFC.
You said what?
Ilya Taporia walks out to that song in the UFC.
Did he? Oh, good. Good for him.
Oh, okay, this right here. I missed that. Nah, he's trolling him though. He's trolling him. Yo, no bullshit. If Bud was to fight one more fight, bro, this shit just came to my mind right now. If he was to fight one more fight, he should fight Ilya, bro. Make him cross over, bro. For talking crazy and being the most, like, he's like the talk of UFC right now. He's number one in the UFC. Ilya Taporia. Hands down. The most, he's like, he's going through his Conor McGregor moment, bro. Literally, this is like, yo, look, Crawford's going through his Floyd moment. This is bigger than Floyd when Floyd fought McGregor, though. But he's going through his Floyd moment, like being on the greats of all time. Taporia is number one in the UFC, like McGregor was, or top, most talked about. If he cross over, it'll be the same story, bro. I wish I'd love to see that happen at like 154 though, to make it fair, I guess, or like 160, something like that, 155, 154. But damn, that would be a good idea. If Crawford got one more fight in him, I'd like to see that happen. Fuck it, just for the fun of it. Shut him up. Ilya tweeted something. Yeah, I'll open up Twitter, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm chat. Yo, chat. I'm scared to open up Twitter, bro. I'm gonna check it on my phone, nigga. I'm checking it on my phone. Scared to open Twitter, nigga. I don't even have it on my phone. Shit. What did he say? Type in what he said. Nigga said hornball. Nah, it's not that, bro. Twitter be having some crazy shit, you know? Some crazy shit. Just can't be opening it on stream, you know? You never know what might pop up on Twitter. You never know.
The narrative of this fight was...
You just never know, bro.
Chin stayed up to Canelo's power. He took his punches, but to me it seemed you neutralized his biggest shots. I don't know if he hit you even.
Type what he said. What he said on Twitter. What did Ilya tweet after the fight?
That a greater neutralized and up to Canelo's power. He took his punches, but to me it seemed you neutralized his biggest shots. I don't know that he hit you even with his biggest shot.
Yeah.
You consider that a greater accomplishment in proving that you have the chin to take the biggest shot?
Goes hand in hand, you know. A lot of people say I don't have no defense. You know, I get hit with these big shots, and you know that's what they was worried about. You know, hey, it's only so much that they can say now.
That's a fact.
To the fight, we saw Canelo drop his hands at some point.
Yeah, I feel like the big shots Canelo was throwing. I was saying this as the fight was going on. I was saying, yo, the big shots Canelo was throwing, it was landing on the guard of Crawford every time. Like the big over right hand, he was not getting hit with that. Now in the later rounds, Canelo was catching with the straight right. That's what Crawford gets hit with a lot. Not the hooks, the straight right. Hey, but that's not enough, bro. The thing is, he's too good defensively. Crawford's too good defensively.
His head, it appeared to me like he was mentally being broken. Did you perceive it that way?
He was frustrated him
going on in those,
the whole fight.
Like 11th and 12th round, we saw Canelo seem to stop fighting for seconds.
Yeah, he was definitely frustrated, you know, because what he was trying to do wasn't working. And when he get hit,
I agree.
You know, he's just like, man, you know, he shook his head like, I can't believe I got hit with that.
And the last one for me, where do you rate Canelo amongst your opponents? I mean, you're speaking about it as it was an easy night. You've been hit harder. Where do you put him on the list of your most difficult opponents?
I'm not saying.
I ain't gonna lie, this shit look easier than the Majimov fight.
Easy night by far.
It seemed easier, but I feel like Crawford just was more comfortable. Not more comfortable, but like with Majimov, I feel like he was in there like, there's no way he's beating me. I'm gonna just stay in front of him. He took a lot of punishment. Crawford took a lot of punch that he shouldn't have took. Because I feel like he knew he was gonna beat. He was trying to knock Majimov out. That's what it is. He was trying to knock him out.
Or it wasn't.
And Majimov was stylistically like different and good
It
that
wasn't
day.
easy, you know. It just.
But if he was to fight him again, he's not. He would stop him most likely for sure.
But it definitely wasn't easy. He's definitely, you know, at the top of my opponents that I faced.
Yeah,
Sure.
Canelo's definitely his biggest win.
And I'm open to whatever. You know, like I said, I'm gonna sit back, enjoy my victory. With my
No
team,
rematch. No rematch.
I have my birthday in 2 weeks.
No
Since I'm
rematch.
older.
Get that money with Ilya, bro.
Thank you.
Get that money with Ilya. He don't need.
Congratulations.
He don't need a rematch. No rematches, bro. You don't even need to see it. That was one-sided. It wasn't close enough.
We just swear you talk about how competitive you are and your will to win. Did you feel like you had to dig deep in this fight, or did you feel like Canelo, you just kind of took the fight out of him early?
So Ilya tweeted, first he calls me drunk, then he walks out to my song. Crawford, whenever you want, I'll teach you how to dance that mariachi in the ring. I think that's how you say it. Mariachi. Mariachi. I don't know, man. And Canelo, I'll save you around after him. Man, yo. Bro, in boxing, I don't even think Topuria could beat Tank. And Tank is a 135. He's not beating Tank in a fight in boxing, let alone Crawford or Canelo, bro. But I'd love to see it happen, though. Him and Crawford. Canelo, I think Canelo stops Topuria. I think Crawford stops Topuria too, but it'll be more fun to watch Crawford and Topuria. I like a lower weight though, not at 168. But hey, Crawford's a champion, so he might make him jump to 168 too, like he had to do it. He had to do it to fight Canelo, and he's a natural 147. That's where he fought the most at. He jumped to 168. Topuria fights at, I believe, he jumped up to 155. Topuria's at 155 now, so he could jump up to 160 something. Catchway or something. So he got to jump up. So he said he calls me drunk. Hey, you was definitely drunk for that, for saying that statement. He walked out to the song. Yo, I'm telling you, that's a good build-up right there. Him walking out to the song was good. I didn't even think about that in the moment. I didn't even think about that. I was thinking about, like, he's walking out to a Mexican song because he's fighting a Mexican, Canelo. I wasn't even thinking, like, about Topuria, but low-key, that's a good build-up right there. That was smart. That was good business right there. Good business move. He not beating neither. Nah, he's not beating Canelo or Crawford. Not even Tank. I think Tank beats him for sure. It's different, bro. Boxing and UFC is different. Like, obviously in the octagon, I'll pick Topuria to beat these niggas, to beat these guys, but boxing is different, bro. It's just different. I think Tank stops him at 154. Tank will probably fight him at like 147 type shit. Or 150. Since he's doing that Jake Paul, he's jumping up anyway. But I don't think Tank got that. I don't think it's his moment. This is Crawford's moment to fight him. That needs to happen next for Crawford, bro. Forget a rematch. You did what you did. You got a verse. Support it. Make him cross over. I don't know if y'all saw it though in I think a press conference before the fight, a day before the fight, a fan asked Dana if he would do that UFC, would a UFC fighter cross over again? Dana said, I hope not. See, Dana knows, like, if he jumps over to boxing and he loses and he goes back to UFC, it's over with. His stock goes down. And Topuria right now is their #1 guy in the UFC, so it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good.
Able to be as competitive as he wanted to be.
No, I think, you know, he was trying to be competitive, but he respect my power, you know, and he respect my boxing ability and things like that. And
he got his respect.
What was frustrating him the most is
early,
you know, all his big shots, I was blocking and, you know, catching the counter. So I think that was really, you know, a big factor in why he was frustrated.
I think you said a lot, but when you're going to say, I told you so,
And you want the realest
I told you
now
so.
is the time to tell everybody once again, I told you so.
Oh, but they know. The ones that doubted me, they know. I don't have to say I told you so or rub it in their face.
Nah, rub it in their face, nigga. Rub it. If it's me, bro, yo, niggas would not stop hearing from me, bro. What? They would not stop hearing it from me, bro. I'll say it every time. I'll rub it in every time, chat. Every time.
And they see it. And
every time.
This is right here. Is I told you so.
Hey, that's fair though. The belts speak for themselves. You don't gotta do too much talking. You gotta keep it professional. Hey, for me though,
Terrence right here in the middle. Max Keller,
I will not stop bragging.
of this era in the post fight. After everything you've been through, man, what was like hearing those words?
Hey, listen, like I said, the great things come to those who wait. You know, the cream always rise to the top. All the time that they blocked me out, they said I wouldn't fight nobody, I can't beat this dude, I can't beat that dude. Every time that I got a chance, I wiped the floor with him. Wipe the floor with him. So just imagine where I would have been at today if I had gotten more opportunities a long time ago. But then again, it wasn't my time. My time is now, and I'm happy that everything played out the way it did. And you're looking at the undisputed champion of the world right now.
Terrence, William King, Omaha, Nebraska. I got a question for your coach. I got a question for your coach, William King, right here. Tall, dark, and handsome, right here. You know it. Man, I'm so proud of you today, right now, and your team. I'm just watching.
Which coach? Y'all got 3 coaches up here, big.
To your left. The one always be talking. Yes, always talking smack. But no, but I saw your son and my great nephew yesterday, a couple of days ago. They got interviewed by Fight Hub TV, and they predicted you was going to win. But they were so proud of you, those young fighters. What does it mean to you when you go back to the gym on Monday? For your coaches and your coaching team, what does that mean when you go back to your gym?
So that's for Bud or for me?
For all of y'all. I want to hear from all you gentlemen. Because right now, when I see Muhammad Ali, I'm going to see Terrence Crawford in the future. Because right now, this is bigger.
So you said Bud, son? You seen Bud, son?
I saw Bud, son, and my great nephew Reno speaking, predicting that his dad and his surrogate father are going to win. What does that mean to you when you go back to the gym? Because those young men and young women look so much up to you, so much up to your team.
Well, to me, it's just like I'm saying, it's how the man live. He a great father. You understand? He raises kids up in the way they should go, and they see his commitment to them and to his craft day in and day out. So they was confident in his victory. You know, for me, it's like full circle. It's the Terrence Crawford era, and we believe in God highly.
Terrence Crawford era.
It's his time now, and if it's like you say, you see somebody else can do it, you can do it. But you just can't just think that. You got to put the work in. And Crawford put the work in since he was a baby. So, you know, it's more than just talking about it. It's about being about it. You understand? So, for everybody that's in the gym, that's everybody around them, please start paying more attention to him and what he's doing instead of just hanging on, hanging around. Really study Crawford, you understand? Really study him. Take in what he's doing. It's not just him running miles. It's not just him hitting the bag and sweating. He's focusing, he's studying, he's really honing his craft. You know, so that's what I would say with taking in that. So it's not just when you see him, you can do it, but you got to put the work in too.
Where's the other coach at? Bo Mack. Bo Mack. That's it for Crawford. Canelo time. Now, this should get interesting right here. This should be interesting right here. Wonder what he got to say. Really wonder what he got to say. And honestly, bro, I love Canelo too, yo. I always tune into his fights. He's been one of the most entertaining fighters. He was the face of boxing since Floyd left. So It's all respect to Canelo. Just gotta give Crawford his credit.
Oh.
Can't take nothing away from Canelo, bro. At all.
En resumidas cuentas, ¿con qué te quedas de esta
He just fought another elite and he couldn't beat him.
noche, Saúl? Una derrota que te quita los cinturones, pero
all
¿con
respect.
qué te quedas?
Just for everybody here, what do you take from this night? A defeat, but what do you extract from tonight?
Una gran noche para el boxeo. Me siento muy orgulloso.
Fuck. Nah, he don't want to speak English. Nigga, speak English, bro.
De lo que se logró hoy.
Speak fucking English.
Me siento muy orgulloso de lo que he logrado, de hasta donde he llegado para.
Ask you the question in English, bro. I know you speak English, bro. Respond in English.
Me siento muy orgulloso. Fue una gran noche de.
Am I being fucked up? Well, come on, bro. Answer the question in English, bro.
Para el boxeo.
Shit.
A great night for boxing, a great night for the sport, for everyone, and as a Mexican, everything that I have accomplished for my people, for the country, very proud, and a great night for boxing.
Straight back, Canelo. Straight back. Right here.
Yo, look at his face, though. Crawford's really putting them hands on Canelo, bro. Like, he don't be looking like this after, like, his last few fights. Berlanga, Munguia, Charlo. His face was clean, bro. Look, he looked beat up right here, bro. Nothing crazy, but, like, that boy's getting touched up. He was getting touched up.
Describe what it was like for you fighting Bud, what he was doing that was giving you the kind of problems that you couldn't really do enough to get what would have been just a close decision.
Y para todos, ¿cómo fue enfrentar a Bud Crawford, los problemas que te dio, cómo no pudiste seguir con tus planes?
We already know. We knew Crawford is a great fighter, and I did what I supposed to do, right? I tried for every way, and I trained really hard, and he deserves all the credit. No, I try my best tonight, and I just cannot figure out the style.
Was it something specific, the movement or the speed or power or what? Was there something you could put your finger on that gave you the most trouble?
Everything.
Okay.
He have everything.
And just one more, Canelo, it has been.
You say he got everything.
I can't even.
See, Canelo was giving Crawford his full credit. At first, when the fight was announced, Canelo was disregarding Crawford, saying, like, it don't make sense, he's too small, but, like, to be fair, a lot of people were saying that too. It wasn't just Canelo. So he was disregarding it. I guess the money they offered Canelo to fight Crawford convinced him. And then, hey, he got surprised now.
With the number of years it's been
he's
since you've been
surprised.
without a world title. Even after you lost to Dimitri Bivol, you still were the super middleweight champion. It's been probably 10 years or whatever since you haven't had a title. Has it sunk in yet that for the first time in all that time you're not a world champion?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Just that it's been so many years since you have not been a world champion. So has it sunk in yet that for the first time in forever, you're not a world champion?
No, I feel a champion, no matter what. You know, I win no matter what, and I still feel a champion. So it is what it is.
He said, I win no matter what. That's that money right there. That's that money. He's talking money right now. He wins no matter what. That $100 million. They got paid $100 million to lose. It's a win regardless.
And accept everything.
But he's right though. He's always gonna be a champion.
But I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna continue to do it.
He's always gonna be a champion.
Right here, back here in the back. In the 11th and 12th round, there were moments where it looked as if the frustration was coming through. You put your hands down, you shook your head. What were you feeling and thinking in that moment with the frustration getting the better of you?
You know what? Sometimes you try and your body cannot go, right? That's my frustration. Maybe I can't figure out Crawford, but my body cannot go anymore. So I try it, but my body does not let me go. And you need to accept it. That's it.
Power was a big narrative in this fight.
Yeah, he's really slowing down though.
You feel like you hit Crawford with your biggest and best shot.
No, I don't think so. I hit Crawford, but no clean shots.
I don't know.
With all my
He couldn't. The thing is, he couldn't catch him clean with all his power. He couldn't. He was missing when he was throwing with his full power. He was missing, or he was hitting the guard.
power.
What do you feel like he was doing to neutralize your ability to land your big punches?
No, he's a great fighter. He's a good fighter. He knows how to move and everything.
Thank you so much.
That's right.
Fight. We'll see you again. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hola, Saúl. Buenas noches.
Canelo, back here, Canelo. Marcus Hayes with Fight Hub TV, right here in the middle. Champ, first off, I want to thank you for the illustrious career that you have given us in the game. You've been a steadfast professional in the way that you conducted yourself, and I want to thank you on behalf of all of the boxing media.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Number two, Champ, I wanted to ask you, this was a fight that we haven't seen from you before. We've never seen you have the sustained and prolonged frustration during the fight. Was there a point in time where you...
Nah, we seen this before though. He was Floyd Mayweather had him frustrated too. Bivol overwhelmed him, I guess you could say, because he's too big. But like Floyd, we seen this before.
Figured that this just wasn't going to be my night, and if you did,
we seen this before, but
did that happen?
No, I never thought that. I always try. All the rounds I try, but you need to accept it, right? Sometimes you cannot go.
Yeah, man. You win some, you lose some.
I try all the rounds. I never think about that because my gym. So I cannot think in that way. But I try my best tonight.
And lastly, for me, Champ,
see, you can't take nothing away from Crawford.
We live in right now.
You hearing from the man himself. He said he did all he could.
Can compare and contrast the fight between yourself and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and tonight's bout?
The best thing to happen to boxing is Tank and Canelo losing. Hey, man. Technically, Tank didn't lose yet, bro. We know he lost that fight to Lamar Roach. Everybody saw that shit. That was a daylight robbery right there. We all know Tank lost that fight. But he hasn't lost officially yet, bro. And hopefully he does not lose to Jake Paul. If Jake Paul is the one to beat Tank, I'm gonna be so tight, bro. I'm finna be so tight. Best thing to happen to boxing is Tank, Canelo losing. No more protection plans, no more dehydration clauses. That's Tank. No more ducking from those who's supposed to be the representative of boxing. Facts. Canelo. I was defending Canelo for a long time, saying he's not ducking Benavidez, but he was avoiding Benavidez. And yeah, bro. No more ducking, bro. It's over with. He gotta. If he's fighting again, he gotta go fight Benavidez. Can't fight nobody but Benavidez. Now Benavidez, see the ball is on the other court now. That's how you say it. Benavidez is the champion now. Canelo don't got his belts. Benavidez has a belt. So Canelo should move up and fight Benavidez. That's what I think. That's what I think he should do next. But Tank hasn't lost officially yet. Hopefully it don't come from Jake Paul, bro.
But I try my best tonight.
And lastly, for me, Champ, in the world of comparisons that we live in right now, if you can, compare and contrast the fight between yourself and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and tonight's bout with Terrence Bud Crawford, if you can.
No, I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather.
Oh.
Saúl, ¿cómo estás? Buenas noches.
See, this is what I said after the fight too. Floyd is my favorite fighter of all time. That's never gonna change. He made me get into boxing and shit like that. He's my favorite. That's never changing. But you gotta say Crawford's better, bro. After this, you gotta say Crawford's better, bro. What y'all think, chat? Y'all let me know. It's crazy to say, but it's not so crazy to say. Y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. I wanna know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think. y'all think Crawford over Floyd now? To me, they're the two greatest of all time. They're the two greatest of all time. What do y'all think? What y'all think, Chet? Benavidez is a champion now. He the A side. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Now it's on his weight class. Canelo got to go up again and fight him. He got to visit that 175 again and see Benavidez. If you lose, you lose. He finally gives fans the fight we all wanted. So it's not really a lose. It's a win-win. He loses, he gives us the fight we all wanted. If he wins, it's great for his legacy. Nah, if you think Crawford better than Floyd, that means you're saying Canelo better than everyone in Floyd resume. I think nobody in Floyd resume could beat Canelo at 168. So what does that mean then? Because this is like Canelo at 168 is him at like his peak, like his best, his prime, 168. You think anybody from Floyd resume is jumping up and beating Canelo? I don't think so. I'm gonna have to disagree with that one. And I'm not saying Crawford better like technique defensively. Actually, you could argue that too. Just as a fight, just as a overall, bro. Just overall, I think you could argue Crawford over Floyd. I'm saying that, and Floyd's my favorite fighter, bro. He's my favorite fighter, and I'm saying that. So it's not too crazy. It's not crazy to say at all. It's a good debate. It's a great debate. But honestly, I'm putting Crawford over Floyd though. I'm doing that. But Floyd's still my favorite fighter of all time. It's them two. Them two is the two greatest, in my opinion. They're both great. They fought in two different eras anyway. They had two different eras. Floyd was the best in this era. Crawford's the best in this era. So it just comes down to a debate. That's a great debate. They're number one and number two in my eyes. Different weights, yeah, but they fought in the same weight classes though. They're both great. You definitely could compare though, because that's what boxing is, bro. You could compare, bro. We all could compare. It's a good debate, but it's not crazy to say now. Like it's like 50-50. It's a good debate. It makes a good debate. I don't think he's better than Floyd. Yeah, it's a good debate, bro. Honestly.
I think Crawford is way better than.
But this is a person who's been in the ring with both of them, and he fought Floyd when he was young. He got schooled by Floyd. Now he's getting schooled by Crawford.
Than Floyd Mayweather.
But he's getting schooled by Crawford at a closer to his prime than when he got schooled by Floyd, which was when he was like 23 or something. He was very young.
Buenas noches, Henry, que veas de este lado. Oye, Saúl, dos cosas rápidas. Terminaste, bajaste el ring.
Now he's more experienced. He's more closer to his prime. He's more experienced. So this is definitely a bigger win than when Floyd beat him. Floyd beat 25 world champions. Yeah, that's why it's hard to go against Floyd too. But yeah, that's why it's a good debate because Floyd did beat more world champion, the most. He holds all the records, so it's kind of hard to say he's greater than Floyd. But you could argue that. Honestly, bro, I take it back. You could argue that he's greater than Floyd, bro. 3 times undisputed, bro. Never done. He was the first to be 2 times. Nah, he's at 3 times. You think we'll ever see like another 3 times undisputed again? I know Clarissa Shield is 3 times, but that's on female boxing. But in the male divisions and shit like that, you think there's gonna be another 3 time? I don't think so, but we never know.
Has ganado porque justamente que esa tu familia.
Maybe in the
¿Qué
future.
platicaste con ellos? ¿Qué platicaste con Eddie? ¿Qué quiere?
Only one that got potential to do that is Inoue. Inoue got potential to do that, but come on, man. The opponents he fights, it's not the same, bro. It's not the same. It's not the same. Washed up Floyd, he was over the the hill. Nah, I feel like Floyd was never over the hill though. He was the best till the end, bro. Till the end. Floyd couldn't have been undisputed because niggas wasn't fighting, but he unified a few fights. Yeah, I know that. But he never jumped up this much weight though to fight. When he fought Canelo, Canelo went down to fight Floyd. This is Crawford jumping up 20 pounds to fight Canelo.
If you're spoken to about your family, what comes first for Canelo versus Kevin?
But like I said, it's a good debate, bro. They're both the two greatest of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah. Dándome ánimo, ¿no?
Wait, what do you say?
Obviamente mi familia dándome ánimo, ¿no? Un poquito triste, mis hijos, mi esposa. Pero al final de cuentas les dije que así es esto, ¿no? Se aprende de todo, no es una derrota y hay que aceptar.
Yo, you're forgetting though. You're forgetting that Canelo did beat some of Floyd opponents though, even though they was old and shit. So you could argue Canelo. Yeah, you could argue Canelo would have beat a lot of Floyd's fighters though. Manny, you think Manny Pacquiao would have beat Floyd, bro? I mean, not bad. You think Manny would have beat Canelo? I don't think so. No way. This like 168 Canelo, Pacquiao is not seeing him, bro. Not even 160 Canelo. No, bro. I disagree with that. Pacquiao is not beating Canelo. I disagree with that. And I like Pacquiao.
Las victorias también y de todo se aprende y creo que
Pacquiao was second to Floyd in their era. He was second to Floyd. But I don't think he's beating Canelo, bro.
Es una buena lección, ¿no? De aprender esta noche y es lo que le dije a mis hijos, a mi esposa.
At 154, now 160, you gotta go by prime, right? So Canelo in his prime, Pacquiao is not beating him.
Aceptar las cosas es lo primordial, ¿no? Aceptar cuando se pierde, cuando se hacen las cosas bien y al final se pierde. Es importante que ellos sepan que hay que aceptar las dos caras de la moneda, ¿no? Obviamente platicando en el vestidor.
I see you saying 147, now 168.
¿Qué es lo que viene? Pero ya ahorita lo que quiero es disfrutar
yo, he beat him at 168, not 147, so we got to go by 168. At 168, Pacquiao can't beat Canelo. No way, no shot.
No shot. To actually speak to my family for obviously the support that they always give me, and tonight was it's an opportunity to learn. That's what I would call my family today. Tonight is an opportunity to learn and to evolve, and that's what you're missing one. Fire Hall of Famer, and everyone knows the legend that you are. But today we've heard some things from you that we haven't heard in a while. I'm not sure if I understood when you said in English that the body didn't respond as well. We didn't see you put the combos and the rhythm that you do that you were used to seeing from you.
Because he was off.
What do you
Crawford took him off his game. That's why.
Does that make you think? And does that make you think about maybe some opportunity for rematches against Crawford himself and others? All those things that stay there in the back of your head that you wanted to get rid of.
Como lo dije, no, ahorita lo único que tengo en la cabeza es disfrutar a mi familia, disfrutar a mi hija que acaba de
Just make sure this shit's working.
nacer. Después de eso, algunas semanas, 2, 3, 4 semanas, no sé, hablar con mi equipo y ver qué es lo que viene para el futuro. Ahorita lo que quiero es disfrutar porque extrañé mucho a mi familia, así que quiero disfrutar.
That's pretty
Agradecidos con todos ustedes por todo el apoyo. Thank you so much for all the support for this event, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Okay.
That's it for the post-fight press conference. Shout out Canelo, shout out Crawford, man. Two great going against each other. That's what makes boxing great. But what should I check out? I seen some videos already. I seen some of these some other fighters reacting to the fight. But what about this right here? I already seen it earlier. The only thing I didn't see was the press conference we just watched. But I seen this earlier. This is the funniest shit ever, bro. This dude Oscar couldn't wait to clown Canelo, man. This was mad funny. I already seen this stuff.
I told you, motherfuckers. What did you just watch? I only speak the facts.
What's that on the shirt? Oh, nah. Yo, he's trolling the fuck out of Canelo. Eat more meat? Yeah, he's trolling the fuck out of Canelo, bro. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, bro. Not even gonna explain it. Oscar couldn't wait for this, bro. He clowned the fuck out of Canelo. Them boys hate each other. He said, I don't think Crawford better than Floyd just because Canelo fight. If you think he's better off this fight, you're basically saying Floyd best win is Canelo. No, bro, it's the time. It's the time he fought him, bro. It's all about the time he fought him. He wasn't undisputed in pound for pound when he fought him, bro. He fought him early. Still a great win. Still a great win. But it's not the same. It's definitely not the same. But it's not even just the Canelo win, though. It's like, yo, he was undisputed 2 times. He ran through 2 divisions. He knocked out everybody at 147. And he's a 5-time 5 division champion, just like Floyd now. So he went through the same amount of divisions as Floyd. He took more belts. Yeah, Floyd would have beat him anyways. We talking about Canelo? I agree with that. I think Floyd would have beat this Canelo too. Later on, I think so too. But you never know. I think Floyd would have beat him though. I'm trying to see any videos. Yo, anything I should check out from this fight? Am I missing anything? I seen some of these videos already. I seen Tio reacted to it. I seen Keyshawn, Holyfield. I seen that. I seen the GOAT Lennox Lewis. Shit. What else? Yeah, I seen everything. Let's see shorts. These we already seen. Yo, this dude right here. This dude right here was going hard for Crawford, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Once I knew he was going hard for Crawford, I'm like, yo. I knew what was about to happen. Where's the volume at? Where's the volume at? Yo. Where's the volume at? Alright, forget it. Forget it. Nah, I'm excited for this shit right here. Wait, yo, didn't Inoue fight today? Earlier today? Did he fight already? Oh, he won? He dominated? Oh, shoot. Yeah, I was supposed to stay up. And watch this fight, but I was too tired. I didn't even get to watch it, but let me see if I can pull up a highlight. I really missed that shit. Wait. Tio crashed Crawford post fight. I gotta see this one before we get into Inoue. Before we get into Inoue, let me check this out.
Really study Crawford. You understand?
I didn't see this.
Take in what he's doing. It's not just him running miles.
Did we miss this? I didn't see this.
Not just him hitting the bag and sweating. He's focusing. He's studying. He's really honing his craft.
I didn't see this.
You know, so that's what I was saying with taking in that. So it's not just when you see him, you can do it, but you gotta put the work.
You gotta think about it. Tio really was calling out Crawford before. That's crazy. He must have wanted to just claw off that because there's no way. He would have did Tio in the worst way.
Hello, Michael.
They was not trying to let him talk.
It was one as well prepared for these type of fights. Prepare for big fight. No. Hey, forgot. Yo, bud. Nobody give a fuck. No. Hey, congratulations.
Yo, is this when he Is this when Crawford put the middle finger up?
I just asked one thing. Like the 10 to 16 months that you were, taking care of family and everything, did that help you prepare for big fights like this? Definitely.
Oh, this was after.
Absolutely. All right. That's all I want to ask. Go ahead.
Hold on.
Absolutely. All right.
Yo, look at look at Shakur and Tio and Shakur's next. That nigga's looking at him crazy.
Taking care of family.
Hold on. When he said this, somebody from Crawford camp definitely said something like, "Man, shut your ass up." I think it was Shakur for sure. You could hear it now.
Yo, bud.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations. I just asked.
They said nobody gives a fuck.
10 to 16 months that you were, taking care of family and everything.
That was a good question though.
Did that help you prepare for big fights like this? Definitely.
Good question.
Absolutely. All right.
Look at it. Yo, I can't wait for that fight too. That's a great fight.
Congrats, yo. What's up, champ?
Oh. That was good. He switched it up on him. He's like, we gonna address the elephant in the room. Crawford said, we gonna address the elephant in the room, nigga. Is you gonna sign the contract? That fight gotta happen. I ain't gonna lie, if Tio don't fight Shakur, bro, it's gonna look bad on him.
Alright. And there we go. Yes. I will fight him right now, but they want to wait till January, February. Hey, beat up right now with him. We'll sign the contract. Yeah,
absolutely. Thanks, gonna get beat up right now.
Absolutely.
That gotta be next. Yo, I got Shakur cooking Tio. Straight up.
Hey,
not even being biased. I like Tio. I watch all his fights. But I got Shakur cooking him.
All right.
It's gonna be a good back and forth, but I got Shakur beat him.
Hey, congratulations, though.
You're on the chair, calling out.
I saw you bouncing. I see it. Ready up.
Careful, too.
That was good. Anything else? Anything else? You the best, bro. Gio in the chat. You the best. You the best, bro. You the best. Yo, anything else? I'm finna get on Warzone and stream Warzone. I suck at Warzone though, but ain't nothing else to play. I don't play 2K. Fortnite's getting boring. FIFA getting boring. Might as well play some Warzone. What was I gonna look up? Inoue versus AJ. 3 hours ago. I'm gonna play this one so I don't get. Yo, y'all think I could play this shit? Fuck it. Let me just take the sound off.
Good right hand to the body from Inoue. Akhmadaliev looking for the left hand to the body. Doesn't quite get there clean, but it does initiate.
Y'all finna hop on right now. I'm already on, bro. All you gotta do, just join up. But give me like 3 minutes to wrap this up and switch over to Warzone.
Yes.
It looks like that.
And also, Inoue just seems to have Akhmadaliev right there. Just thinking a little bit.
Yo, you can start joining up. Join up in Warzone. Join my lobby.
When Inoue changes levels and goes back upstairs, Akhmadaliev is vulnerable.
Both men landing with their backhand in that exchange, but Inoue sprinkling in a few more shots.
I don't know any other way right now.
Straight hook there from Akhmadaliev. Tries to double it up. Back comes Inoue, and Akhmadaliev now waving the monster in. Sharp right hand again there from Inoue.
It's a good fight.
Body shots from Akhmadaliev.
Inoue is elite though. He's elite. Shit. This dude is tough though. I've never watched him fight. The other guy. Yeah, he's tough. It's a good fight. I like it was a good fight.
It's effective when people try to put on the earmuffs, as we've seen. But again, here's Inoue just answering back.
They say Inoue dominated. He must have won like most of the rounds. But this dude, he's fighting back. He was putting on a good fight. All right, here he's dominating him though. Even in the late rounds, he was whooping him, putting hands on him. Inoue is another tank, low key. Yeah, I want to see. Okay, yeah, I feel like Inoue is one of the ones too that like can move up and like be the best at a division. Like he should move up to 126. Oh shoot, that was crazy right here. Yo, he caught Inoue good right there. This was a good fight. This was a good fight. How many he went by?
And still, the
Nah, Inoue is him. He's an elite fighter, bro, for sure. I know I was just questioning his resume, but hey, he's beating everybody in front of him, so. Yo, I want to see Inoue move up to 126 and fight like Bruce Carrington, Nick Ball, Espinoza, them guys. That's what's left for him to do. That was a great fight, though. These fights just be too early for me to watch live. That's the problem. But yo, join up Discord. Y'all join up Discord. Gio, join up Discord. Brian, join up Discord. Whoever want to play, join up Discord. Let's get on. I'm picking Espinoza's beating Inoue. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's got to be done for me to. I don't know, man. I think Shushu will give him a good fight too. But it's gotta be done first, bro. I don't know. Never lost. He's an elite fighter. Yo, this shit is turned right now, though. Hold on, 35 views. I like this. Shout out to y'all for showing love.